Oh my God, I've tried to make this video now like 4 times. And every time I keep trying to say this stuff that I want to say, and it all keeps coming out badly. Like, it comes out probably offensively. And I don't want to offend anyone. I mean, I'm okay with offending people, but I don't want to offend anyone when I'm trying to say something good. Like, you're awesome, own it, you know. So I'm just going to say that. You're awesome. Own it. All of you in this project, you're awesome. Own it. Just be awesome. And, you know, when you're feeling sad, own it. When you're feeling happy, own it. Just let yourself own your shit. Okay? Okay. Maybe I can move on now. Because, you know, I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to record this. And I keep having to go, ah, crap, and like deleting it. So, yeah. Hi. Happy Thursday. Own it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what comes from me repeatedly saying stuff. So today's prompt is inspiration, right? What inspires you? And I'm inspired by passion and love, and like, not like, you know, romantic love. I'm inspired by, well, you know, that can be inspiring too. And agape love can be inspiring and whatever. But I'm inspired by people whose passion for what they're doing is evident. Like you really, really love what you're doing, no matter what it is. You know, you are really, really fucking into it. Like, that's what inspires me. That's what really turns my crank. Like, just, you know, whatever it might be. If it is something that really, really, really into, I really, really like that, you know. And I am just inspired like hell. Like, I watch videos and like people get excited when they, you know, do something cool, and I'm like, yes, yes, that's it, yes. And then, you know, it makes me want to go do something cool so that I'll be excited. Like, it's just awesome, you know. And after the attacks in Paris happened, I started really thinking about the way that the world is, and I sort of adopted this be love mentality to the point where I'm like obsessed with it. Like, you know, I made stencils of it. I put those in art journal spreads. I put one on this monster, like everything, right? I mean, my signature, let's see, this one might be big enough so that you can see my signature on my art now. Be love. Like, and the hardest part of that whole be love thing, because I can look at, you know, people that do things that drive me crazy and look at them with love and be like, okay, you drive me crazy, but, you know, that's cool, whatever, right? But turning that to myself too, and saying, you know, I need to love me too, right? And I need to give myself the things that I need instead of just giving everyone else the things that they need. I need to give myself the things that I did that today. I was very proud that I asked for time. And like, this has been my, you know, I've talked before about, like, there's always people here, right? That and today I was like, you know, I sat down with the one person in the house who doesn't have anything else really going on. He's trying to find a job, and, you know, we live in a town this big, and there's not a lot of work, so he's struggling to find a job. I told him, I need 12 to 3:30 every day. You need to find something else to do. Find somewhere else to go. Give me time, because I need to record, and I need to do stuff, and I need to do this and that and this and that, and I can't do this stuff with you in the house. So you need to go. And, you know, of course I wasn't an asshole about it. And he was like, oh yeah, no problem. I'll find somewhere to go. I'll find something to do. Just, you know, tell me when, you know, 12 to 3:30, okay. You know, and at 11:59 he was out the door. And I'm very happy for myself that I actually sat down last night and was like, what do I need? Because it's very frustrating, right? Like, to know that I have all this stuff that I need to do, and to not, and for it to require quiet and no distractions and whatever. And I always had that during the day when the kids were at school. And now, he graduated last year, and my son graduated last year. This is an extra that lives with us, an extra. And so, my son's working all day, but he's having a hard time finding a job, and I understand that, and that's fine. I'm not stressing about that. We keep it busy around the house, but he, I haven't had to sweep in months. It's awesome. But since he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have anything to do during the day besides sit in his room, which is right there, right? And I can't record with him walking in and out of his room all the time or whatever, I just can't do it. Plus, the click, 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 click of the video game controller is a little bit distracting. So go me. I said, man, look at this crazy Farrah Fawcett hair I got going on. I could be the Charlie's Angels. Really? That's totally 80s feathers. That's kind of awesome. I could never do that on purpose if I wanted to. My hair decides what it wants to do every day. But anyway, go me for asking for something that I needed, instead of just being like, well, eventually it'll get better and eventually I'll be able to do this. And no, screw it, eventually. I need to be able to do this. I have all these ideas and I need to get them out so that I can move on, So woo, go me. High five myself. And I wanted to briefly talk about Jesse Reno. If you have never seen Jesse Reno stuff, then get thee to a Googlery. Sometimes I amuse myself. No, but really, he's awesome, and the way that you look up and go to the YouTubes and look up Jesse Reno and watch his process, because he is so he just doesn't hold on to anything. People are like, don't be afraid to paint over. Yeah, no, he is the king of painting over, the king. And he's if I'm feeling particularly uninspired, I will go and look at his. I've watched the video that's on YouTube. I've watched it probably 50 times. It's just amazing. Plus, he, pretty much just mixes colors. He uses primaries and mixes. So, when I do large paintings, I'm trying to sort of emulate Jesse Reno, because he's freaking awesome. But yeah, check it out. It's pretty freaking cool. And yeah, I could list off a bunch of names of people who inspire me, but I'm not gonna, because I don't know, that just seems ooky. Not really ooky. It would be awesome, but yeah, I don't want anyone to feel what about me? My kids would be like, well, what about me, Mom? Yeah, well, you inspire me to drink. No, not really. Okay, maybe really. Yeah, so, yeah, I got nothing. I guess I'll just go and paint, because I have lots of stuff I need to do. And the house is quiet because kid left. So yay, thanks, lovely child. Mwah, mwah. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome day. And people who are stressing about your life versus someone else's life, and the validity of your issues, just know that it's okay. You are okay. Pain is pain. Issues are issues. Just own it. It's all good. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.